Hello, one and all. This is Luckless LoveLocks, and welcome back to Virtue's Last Reward. The addiction continues. Huh? There's nobody here. The room was completely empty. I edged forward and peeked around the partition. There he was. Temyoji. He was standing next to Quark, apparently oblivious to my presence, looking down at something in his hand. Picture? I must have made some small noise because he suddenly looked up, saw me, and hastily shoved the photo back into his pocket. What was that? It was a photo of something, right? Was it yours?
Forget it. It's got nothing to do with you.
But all the stuff we had with us when we got grabbed was taken away. Why were you hiding it?
Why should I tell all of you about one measly photo?
Anyway, where's Luna?
I asked her to leave. I wanted to be alone with Quark for a bit. So, why are you here?
I wanted to hear the rest.
The rest of what? What the hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about that simulated manned mission to Mars. Are we on Mars? What if we're actually on Mars? We heard that recording about it.
I don't have any idea what you're talking about. I'm getting old. Memory's not what it used to be.
Oh my god, he's so full of crap.
Seem to be forgetting a lot of stuff lately.
Hey, nice try, pal, but you're not getting away with it this time. You remember something, all right. You remember so much, you told me it'd take way more than 10 minutes to tell it all. Time to start paying the piper.
You really sure you want to know?
Huh?
Maybe I'll tell you, and then you'll regret it. Maybe you'll wish you'd kept your fool mouth shut.
Fool mouth, eh?
Just think about all the hopes you've got for the future, and all the happy memories of your past. What if what I have to tell you makes everything you've ever believed ring hollow, and the whole world just crumbles around you? You sure you want that?
Hey, come on. You don't need to threaten me.
This isn't a threat. I'm being honest here. Are you really, truly prepared?
Well, of course. I never got the chance to say I am. Here we go. Before I could, Fi exploded into the room, her face a mixture of anxiety and fear.
Good. There you are.
Did something happen?
Alice.
Yeah, Alice is she's been infected too, right?
Alice is... Look, just come with me, all right? She's in the number 2 cabin.
Without waiting for a response, Fi spun around and ran back out of the room. Temyoji and I exchanged a quick, confused look, then leapt up and took off after her. Oh, she's dead? Alice? The first thing I saw when I stepped through the door was the blossom of red on her chest. So, Quark wanted to stab himself also, right? Or he wanted someone to stab him. The old lady has a stab wound in her chest also, so presumably she succumbed to this Radical 6, lost her mind, and killed herself. And that's what happened to Alice, and that's exactly what Quark wanted to do. It felt as if I'd walked straight into a brick wall. I stopped short, my body refusing to move. No. Why did this happen? I forced one shaking foot forward, then the next. My legs began to buckle, and I put a hand against the wall to steady myself as my heart thundered in my chest. Calm down. Just calm down. This looks pretty bad, but you don't actually know anything yet. Yeah, that's right. Maybe it's not too late. Maybe we could still save her. Then, at last, I pressed my fingers to her neck, and those hopes were dashed. No pulse. Clearly, she wasn't breathing either. Her pupils had dilated hideously, making her face seem somehow inhuman. No. No, no, it's not true. Why? Then I noticed it. All the blood must have distracted me, but now I saw that there was a scalpel buried in her chest. Judging by the position of its handle, she had been stabbed through the heart. I felt a sympathetic twinge of pain in my own chest, and my stomach lurched. Bile and hopelessness rose up in my throat. I stood, hands balled tightly into white-knuckled fists, and took a deep breath. All around the room were the rest of the Nonary Game's participants, except, of course, for Quark. I wanted to ask which one of them had killed her. Even if it had been one of them, though, there was no way they'd answer. All I could do was stare at each of them in turn, asking myself, is this person a murderer? The looks they traded with one another suggested that I wasn't the only person wondering if they were standing next to a killer. An unsettling silence filled the room. Clover was the first to speak.
Who did this?
Yeah, Clover would be really pissed.
Say something! Answer me! Please, Clover, calm down.
Who could it be? Could be Phi, could be Dio is off on his own. Kay had followed Dio. Tenryoji was with Quark. Not sure where Luna was. And Clover, I mean, presumably she wouldn't do it.
We don't even know if she was killed.
She could have just killed herself also, right?
Then what happened? An accident? You think a scalpel just dropped from the ceiling and stabbed her?
Cool it, kid.
Pretty hard to stab yourself in the heart, though, but if she had that Radical 6, she might have just totally lost it, right? And given Quark was really strong, too, when he had lost it, so she could have had, like, the strength to do it.
You did it, didn't you?
Are you nuts?
Then who did it? Who killed her?
Clover, even if we assume that she was murdered, that doesn't necessarily mean the killer was one of us, does it?
Wait a minute. You went into the AB room with Alice during the last round, didn't you? Something happened in there, didn't it?
No, nothing happened.
Don't lie to me! There's no way Alice would just run off like that! She wouldn't leave me! Something happened! If she was going to leave, she'd tell me! She... Hey, Clover. Don't you think just assuming Alice was murdered is jumping the gun a little bit? How can you look at her and say that? Scalpels don't just stab people all by themselves! Oh, I see. I get it now. You're all in on it, aren't you? It wasn't just one killer. It was 6! No wonder you're so anxious to say this wasn't a murder.
Clover, please, just settle down.
Fine. Show me some proof then. Prove to me in 10 seconds that you didn't murder my friend,
10 seconds.
or I'm going to kill every last one of you bastards! You're all going to die just like she did!
Hey, hold on a minute.
9, 8, 7, Clover, 6,
How's she gonna kill us?
4, Clover, 3, 2, 1.
Game over. What? Another to be continued? Shit. Something's locked? Damn. I've been playing this game for almost 23 hours. Exciting. Okay. Another lock. Is there proof it wasn't murder? So what are the other locks? How can Phi and K be saved? But there's nothing after this one. Who planted the bomb? What was this? How do we stop Phi? And the end that we got, game over. Phi game over. So Phi won? That one? Well, I mean, I guess we can go back to this other choice. What else could we do? What are other options here? We could go back down the other path. This is where we chose betray. Or we chose ally. Could have chosen betray. Or we can go back to AB game round 2. How do I want to do this? This is the first time where we're not really starting over from scratch. So I think I'm going to go back to this choice, AB game round 2, and pick betray to see what happens. So this is the same path that we were on, but we're going to pick betray instead of ally against Temioji.
Hey, Sigma, I wanted to ask you something.
Is there like a way to just like skip to...
Could you? I mean, but you're so... Oh,
I'm just going to skip through this stuff. I don't know if there's a way to skip to the decision.
So think if you choose ally. Are you really the only...
Trying to convince us to betray.
Even if I did... I mean, Alice...
So presumably this is going to be a win for Clover, right?
Please, will you pick betray?
20 seconds remain.
Okay.
If you just pick betray for me, then I'll listen to anything you say.
In the end, there was only one possible answer.
3, 2, 1.
Obviously, the one possible answer is betray. Okay, this is strange just doing it this way, but...
Round 2 of the Ambidex game
Let's see what happens.
has been completed.
Since this path is fresh in our memory, it seems like the best thing to do.
Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening. Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed.
I guess it's possible that Temioji picks betray in this one.
Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Ally, ally. Betray, betray. Betray. Ally. Okay. So Clover's the only one that wins. Is she just gonna leave Alice behind?
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
So, that's how it is, huh? Promises are made to be broken, I see.
Well, to be fair, he broke the original promise that we made. Sorry. I just couldn't bring myself to trust you.
I could have chosen betray and killed you. That was a possibility.
Yeah. After all, you did choose betray in the last round.
That was a completely different situation. Well, in any event, your idiotic paranoia has given Clover 9 BP. How do you intend to deal with that?
Don't worry. She'd never try and open the...
Really? Then what's that?
She's just doing it. Huh?
Look, I believe she's standing in front of the number 9 door right now.
What the hell? No, no way. She just leaves Alice behind? Or is it possible that she's taking Alice with her? But I don't think, can't only she leave because she's the only one that has 9?
Oh, the number 9 door.
She opened it.
Shit!
Clover, what the hell are you doing?
Sorry. Alice gave me an order, though.
Clover, you have to get out of here and call for help.
I see.
My BP's down to 1. I'll have to play the AV game at least 3 more times in order to get to 9. If someone beats me to it, then we'll be trapped here forever. That can't happen. I'm giving you an order as your commanding officer.
She's the commanding officer.
Escape.
Interesting. So we are learning more about what's going on with the two of them. What about the promise you made me?
Promise?
You said you'd listen to anything I said.
So, I am, aren't I? I can sure hear you well enough. Every little word is reaching my ears, isn't it?
You...
What? Were you thinking of something gross? You're a perv.
Hey, come on now.
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
Anyway, I did what I promised, so I'll be heading off now.
Couldn't we all just like tackle her and hold her down and lock her in like one of the other rooms or something?
Clover!
Clover!
Fucking bitch! You're not getting out of here!
Dio leapt toward Clover with a roar, but she danced quickly aside, dodging his punch with ease.
Bye, guys.
Well, so much for that. With a last carefree grin, she leapt through the number 9 door.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the Nonary Game. Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
She's gone.
Shit!
All we can do now is wait for her to call for help.
Help, huh? Let's hope there's still someone who can.
What's that supposed to mean? Temioji said nothing, just shuffled off through the yellow door and out of the room. A cold silence descended on the rest of us. It was a silence that promised to remain for a very, very long time. Okay, this is kind of cool. Just straight up game over. Okay. So let's save that here. We haven't actually gotten any of the endings yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 9, of course. And wait, 10 Myoji game over. Oh, so is this? It's not the winner then. That's who we betrayed to get the loss. Huh. Yeah, I still know. I just assume we have to go down other paths to find a clue for this branch. We did it here. How do we stop Phi? So let's go back. Let's go back to... So this is the chromatic door. After we allied, Tenmyoji picked Betray. And this is who we're going to go through the chromatic door with. Let's see what this other path does for us. Clover and I were a pair. That meant that I had to choose one of the 3 solos. We've already done that. But there's only 2 options. Weren't we like limited or something? I guess we go with Dio. I'll take Dio. That means the red door for us.
Betting on the dark horse, huh? Feels kind of weird to say that about myself. Anyway, might as well be polite. Thank you.
Are you okay with that, Clover?
Well, I don't really trust him, but if Alice really wants to go with option B...
Yes, this works fine. Kei, Tenmyoji, and I will take the green door.
Okay.
It's not great, but it's better than Dio. I'm good.
Well, I'm willing to do option B. Quark should be fine if he's with Luna.
Okay,
Oh yeah. Was that the restriction?
I'll take good care of him, I promise.
Quark had to be with Luna. What about Phi and Kei?
No problems here. I'll take Quark and Luna and we'll do the blue door.
I also approve of option B. I will take the green door, correct?
Yeah, good. Looks like we're all set. Kei nodded and handed Quark gently to Luna.
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close.
Come on, guys, hurry. The door's already closing.
Coming!
I know!
With seconds to spare, we leapt across the threshold.
2,
Okay.
1, 0.
Where does this take us?
Chromatic doors closing.
Through the red door. What is this? There are 3 different doors.
Which one do we take?
Dunno, but it looks like they're all locked anyway.
So this is a dead end? Great.
No, hold on. What's this thing?
Well, it's got a lever on it.
Don't get too attached. It's probably a lever.
Jesus. Let's leave her. Are you serious?
Yeah, pretty good, huh? Am I great or what?
Puns. Is she Zero the Third?
Huh? Huh?
Hey, Sigma, is this chick simple or something?
I wouldn't rule it out. Let's just take it easy with her, okay?
Hey! What kind of a gentleman has a secret conversation in front of a lady? I guess it can't be helped, though. You boys just secrete secrets.
Well, Dio definitely is a gentleman, and I wouldn't really call us a gentleman either, considering how we've been acting. Clover's scary, though. She's manipulative and, like, tough.
Oh man, I'm good.
Sigma, please, let me give her a smack.
I wouldn't do that. What if it only makes her worse? Okay.
Well, I think that's enough genius comedy for now. How about we throw that lever?
I thought you said we should stay away from it.
Well, you don't really think anything bad's gonna happen if you pull it, do you? Besides, it's not like we can go back.
Fine. I'll do it. Ready? Here we go!
Huh? The center one opened.
Looks like the others are still locked, though.
There wasn't any writing on these ones, wasn't there? Like, I swear there was writing on the other doors when we went through the chromatic door. Huh.
Through the center one, then. Forward!
Without waiting for a response, Clover marched through the door. Dio and I shared a glance, shook our heads, and followed. Oh, maybe this one will be laboratory. Okay. Okay. Don't think I've been here before either. Nope. What is this place?
Well, it said laboratory on the door, didn't it? I figure that means they're dissecting frogs or building mine rays or something.
A laboratory, huh?
Do you think they might research stuff like viruses here? If they do...
Good idea. We might be able to find some of that Axlavir.
If we do, we can cure Quark.
You really think it'll be that easy?
So this is after Quark succumbed to the Radical 6. Well, somebody's a positive thinker.
Shut it. Just saying. This place hasn't exactly been set up for us to succeed so far.
Well, we won't know until we look. So let's get started. Seek a way out. Okay, let's look around everywhere first before we get started on trying to solve anything. What's this thing? Who knows? A strange machine. We don't know what it does, so it's probably best to leave it alone for now. Just strange machine, okay. A binder! It looks like there's 2 pieces of paper in here. Yeah. Let's see here. Hydroponics research 1 and 2. Hydroponics research 1 and 2. Okay. PC. Oh. Right, I guess we keep that, right? Because we've... Okay, interesting. Because we've had... That was from the other path, but we keep all the stuff that we found. Preparation of hydroponic fluid and seeds. Preparation 1. Prepare the 5 different hydroponic fluids. Dilute with ratio 1 part fluid, 10 part water. Each fluid has a distinct color. Preparation 2. Prepare the 5 types of plant seeds. 2 long seeds, 3 round seeds. Research has shown that there's a distinct and repeatable relationship between the fluid used and the type of seed. These relationships can be characterized in the following manner. The long seeds failed to germinate in 3 of the fluids. Round seeds in fluid B and fluid D failed to germinate. Man, I feel like I'm taking like a freaking university test here. Round seeds in fluid yellow and cyan fluid failed to germinate. None of the marked seeds germinated if put in fluid C. It's like a logic puzzle. Non-marked seeds failed to germinate in red and yellow. When the striped seeds were put into cyan and blue, only one of them failed to germinate. Okay. A binder. There's some papers inside. Yeah, let me see that. It says steps for dissecting a frog. Steps for dissecting a frog. Remove the specimen from its preserving ethanol. Dispose of the ethanol by pouring it down the drain in the fume cupboard. The ethanol will be filtered and gathered in the liquid waste tank beneath the cupboard. Begin dissection using provided scalpel. Be sure to conduct your dissection inside the fume cupboard. Pokeballs? There's something on this tray. I'm acting like I've even played a Pokemon game. It looks like a ball. There isn't anything in it. Do you think we're supposed to stick this metal part into something? One hemisphere of this capsule is transparent. It's empty. And a second one. Okay. Seeds. A cylinder full of seeds. They're thin and don't have any markings. Tray. Nothing on it anymore. It's just a strange machine the whole thing through. Okay, let's go back. We've got the locker, or the safe. Just like the one in the AB room. I saw one in the infirmary too. If you punch in the right password, it'll open up. At least it should. We don't have that yet. Is this a microscope? I tried looking into the eyepiece, but it's pitch black in there. Well, there are these 4 holes on top of it. Maybe we need to stick something in them? Machine that looks like a microscope of some sort. There are 4 circular holes on the top. I wonder if I'm supposed to put something in the holes. Let's grab these seeds. A cylinder full of seeds. They're round, one half is colored and the other isn't. It's black. There's nothing going on here. Makes sense. Gonna have to like fill these up with something. The liquids probably. Oh, this is a cool setup for the room. There's a large lever embedded in the wall. You know, that hydroponics research thing we just found? I think it said something about preparing different hydroponic fluids and how they each had a different color. Do you think it was talking about these? The stuff in these 5 beakers appears to be undiluted hydroponic fluid. Apparently, I need to dilute it with water. Okay. Man, look at all these pipes. I think they run down to the beakers underneath. There are handles where the pipes meet. If you turn the handle right, the liquid goes right. And if you turn it left, the liquid goes left. So maybe if you put it in the middle, half goes to the left and half goes to the right? What is this liquid then? Probably water. What do the numbers mean? Are they supposed to indicate the amount of water that flows out of each pipe? There aren't any units, but it looks like 80-somethings of water come out of the center pipe. And then each pipe after the split gets 40. So we're supposed to regulate the flow of water with the handles so that each beaker gets the correct amount. Yeah. How do we get the water to come out in the first place, though? I think you probably just pull that lever over there on the right. Like this. After turning the correct levers, pull down on the lever on the right to pour water into the beakers. Okay, let's give it a shot. Okay, I might actually be able to do this one right now. 40, 80, 40. Preparation 1. Prepare the 5 different hydroponic fluids. 1 part fluid, 10 parts water. One to 10. Okay. So we have a total of 160. This is if these each have one part fluid, we need to add 10. To all 5. I'm gonna keep looking around and we'll come back to this. There's a rectangular hole in the wall. I want to collect everything and then start solving stuff. Once I have like all the different clues, because I always find like what I'm trying to do is like I'll solve something and then realize that I'm missing a part of it. A cylinder full of seeds. They're thin and have stripes. But I mean, if that's the way it works, then we need 50 total. But those numbers might have more of a meaning than I'm aware of. What's this thing? That thing on the top looks like some sort of industrial strength lid. If you open it up, it looks like a blender or something. I don't think you'd use it for cooking though. Maybe it's for scientific experimentation. We are in a lab. Yeah, you could probably pulverize just about anything with something this heavy duty. Maybe for the seeds? A binder. There's some paper inside it. It says DNA extraction instructions. All right, let's take a look at that. DNA extraction instructions. Proceed through the following steps to extract DNA from a plant's roots and seeds. Place plant material in designated blender and activate blender. Once the material has been thoroughly broken down, add in a solution of saline water. The liquid will be filtered and dripped down into a beaker. Once it has done so, pour the ethanol into the beaker. DNA will collect at the bottom of the beaker. Use an empty capsule to collect it. Okay. Okay. There's nothing else here. Lots of stuff on these shelves. Lots of good stuff. Maybe we should just take the things we think we might use. Yeah. Well. Saline solution. Cinch drinks it. This is saline solution. What the hell, Clover? What if that had been poison or something? You worry too much. I just pretended to drink it. Then how do you know it's saline solution? It says on the underside of the lid, silly. She's pretty funny. Frog. Look, it's Lord Hoppington. Don't give it a name. Aw, it looks like he's dead. Yeah, he's probably been preserved. I think the liquid inside is ethanol. How do you know? The smell. Really? Yeah, it smells like disinfectant, right? And besides, scientists preserve stuff in ethanol all the time. Okay, it looks like there's seeds. A cylinder full of seeds. They're round and striped. What the hell is this? A dead spider? Maybe it's a fake beard? Have you ever seen a person with a beard like this? Yeah, my grandpa had one. Cthulhu! She's the daughter of Cthulhu. It looks like a root. It's probably some kind of preserved specimen. Plant root, okay. These look like something you might put specimens in. Maybe, but there's nothing in them right now. So I'm not supposed to grab any of these empty canisters. Doesn't seem to be anything else. Okay. That's this machine. Oh, yeah. It's music. That's the door we came in through. Are those huge water tanks? Nothing's swimming in them. They're not fish tanks. Can't really select them. There's... What's this thing? Oh, that's connected to that. Aha! There's that lion in the sun again, which we've seen over and over. Me and Asha, one of my viewers that's really excited about this series coming back, have been talking about this on Discord. And please don't spoil anything, but there was a character in 999 named Lion, and sun could be taken less literally. It could be like the son of lion. So I have like this theory that this might be like a son of lion, like could be the I'm thinking I had this theory where that Tenmyoji and Quark are zero. Since Quark is the grandson of Tenmyoji, we've got Zero the Third in Quark. Maybe he's like some genius programmer or something, program the AI. And I think maybe Tenmyoji is the father of Lion from 999. Maybe. I've got this like theory working around that right now, but we'll see. Don't tell me. Don't confirm or deny. I want to hear nothing in the comment section about that. We'll find out. It's a scalper. What? Sorry, it's a scalpel. Pretty fancy tray. Is that a cat playing with a ball of yarn? Are you even looking? Are you even looking at it? Good God. Okay, Sigma. It's a lion. How are you not kitten that? What? Sorry. It's a sort of tick I picked up when I was a kid. Whenever I talk about cats, I kind of, well, you heard. Was that something? I can't remember. I think that was something in the other paths too, wasn't it? That's pretty weird. A tray. There's an image of a lion engraved on it. Almost like the lion's biting the sun, though. This one's pretty complicated. Huh? Why'd they put a speaker here? That's a drain. What is wrong with you? This must be some kind of waste tank. It looks like a thigh tank. Are you for real? A liquid waste tank. The drain empties into it. Cylinder full of seeds. They're round and don't have any markings. Huh? What's this? There's a breeze. I can feel it. Right here. Is that a poem? No. I'm saying there's wind blowing through here. Let me explain. This is a fume hood, otherwise known as a fume cupboard. It's used when handling especially volatile chemicals. There's a fan or pump in the ceiling that creates constant suction, drawing any poisonous fumes up and away. So that's why it feels like there's a breeze. We heard about the fume hood in the instructions, right? Precisely. So if you fart or something, it's not a big deal. You bring new meaning to the concept of idiocy. Okay, fume hood. So this is where we make like some of the preparations. Got the door. This is the exit, it's locked. So this is the lock for the door? Well, it does say lock on it. It looks just like the one in the infirmary. There's a keyhole and everything. There was one in the crew quarters too. Yeah, I saw one in the lounge. So to get out of here, we need to find a key that fits this lock, right? It looks that way. So is that everything? There's a steel plate bolted across this door. I can't open it. I think that's everything. Let's take another, like... glance around. I can't go that way anymore. And I can't go that way anymore either. Okay, so we have to do this. So the first thing I think we have to do is prepare the 5 different fluids. And then the seeds. 2 long seeds, 3 round seeds. Do we have that many seeds? 1 round. 2 round. Wait, 3 round. 3 round and 2 long? Is that what it said? Yeah, 3 round 2. Okay, so we have all the seeds. Okay. Long seeds. So I have to figure out which ones they germinate in, I guess. I think this is more about how we get the ethanol, right? I don't think we actually need to do the dissection. Extracting the DNA. So I guess we need to extract the DNA of the different seeds and put them into replicator. Put them into here, and it's going to give us a code. I don't know what this is all about, though. IG replicator. Anyways, I'm going to wrap up this episode here. Kind of an interesting one, as we completed 2 paths. One of them's a dead end, and then we have another lock. And oh, wait, is there? What was? I guess. What is that other? I guess we unlocked one of the paths over there. That the green door. There was a lock, and we found. I'd like to take a look at that, but I can't right now. We'll maybe take a look at that next time just to see what thing we unlocked there. So by traveling down the paths, we'll find out information that we can use in the other paths. And yeah, I guess if we unlock a path, we'll go back to that path. It's probably the best way to handle this. Anyways, we'll start solving this escape room on the next one. Thank you so much for watching. This is Luckless LoveLocks signing out for now, and I love you all.